Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of English with Sarvi. Do you always mix a large number of something with a large amount of something? When should we use plenty of? Is it a lot of or lots of? Is it a few or few? Well, keep watching because I'm pretty sure that I will be talking about almost all of these. Before we move into details, let's talk about numbers. Well, we've got cardinal numbers and ordinal numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, blah, blah, blah. These are cardinal numbers. Now, what about ordinal numbers? When should we use them? Well, I always tell my students about, a running match. In a running match, usually the fastest person is the first person to finish. Then we've got the second, and then we've got the third. So we can say that ordinal numbers are mostly used for, talking about distribution. Then we've got the decimals. Well, this is mostly related to math, and my math is not that well, so I'll just give you some examples. 0.5, 0.25, 0.6732, 2.05. So as you can see, it's very important that you read the digits individually. Then we've got fractions. Well, for this one, usually the first number should be read with cardinal numbers and the second one with ordinal numbers. For example, 1/3, 2/3, 3/4, 5/6, 1/2, 3/2. Now about percentages, again, it's easy. Just say the number and then the word percent. For example, 2%, 10%, 75%, 400%. Now, what should we do with money? Say the number and then the currency. $25, 52 euros, 140 pounds. In everyday speech, you can say 43.25, 12 euros 66, 10 pounds 50. For measurement, say the number and then the unit of measurement. 60 meters, 3 liters, 25 kilometers per hour, 1 tablespoon, 2 teaspoons. Well, reading years in English is relatively complicated, I can say. So the general rule here would be to read the first 2 digits as a whole number and then the second 2 digits as another whole number. For example, 1995, 2020, 1379. Now, another way of saying these is to say 2020, 2005, or 2002. See, it is a little bit weird and odd to say 1995. So yeah, you don't hear that. When the year has got 3 digits, just say the year and then the number itself. The year 932 or the year 826. Now, how do we read these ones? Well, the last item here is how to read this number or this number. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, so it could be either here or here. Now, we read it as 0 when we want to talk about the number itself, percentages, somebody's phone number, and some fixed phrases. While you say O for addresses, temperature, the year, and the time. God, that was hard to memorize. Yeah, what were you thinking? Of course I googled that. Now here is your first assignment. So when you are putting the answer in the comment section, remember to type 1. Now let's start with quantifiers. Remember that some of them are used with countable nouns. For sure, they are the ones that you can count. For example, 1 book, 2 books, 3 books. Yes, I know, this is my only example, books. Then we've got some other quantifiers that are used with uncountable nouns, like sugar, like anger, like stress. If you still don't know much about these countable nouns and uncountable nouns, I think this lesson cannot really be that effective for you. Go do some kind of research on Google and you will find lists of countable nouns and uncountable nouns, and you will know more about the things that I'm about to tell you. And some other ones are used with both countable and uncountable nouns. Now here is a list of the ones, the quantifiers that you can use with countable nouns. A few, few, several, a large number of. Now let's see some examples. Only few people know that I prefer milky chocolate to the dark ones. That is probably because I always pretend to like the dark chocolate more than the milky one. I really don't know why, so don't ask. Several teachers are teaching online these days. A large number of companies are letting their employees work from home these days due to the spread of the coronavirus. Kudos to those companies. I have a lot of followers on Instagram. I won't tell you how many, you can check that yourself. But the point is, only a few of them like my videos. And by like, I don't mean like. I mean push the like button. So why do you think is that? Now here is a list of the quantifiers you can use with uncountable nouns. Little, a bit, a great deal of, a large amount of. Let's see some examples. I always prefer my coffee with a little bit of honey, or with a little honey. I need a large amount of feedback to make better videos. So don't forget to comment what you like in the comment section so that I can make videos for that subject. People are faced with a great deal of stress and anger in my country these days. Because, you know, we were busy with coronavirus when the earth started shaking the other day. Yeah, we had a teeny tiny earthquake the other day. With a little love, you can make friends with anyone. Now here is a list of the quantifiers you can use with both countable and uncountable nouns. But remember not to be lazy like me, okay? Sometimes instead of some money, you can say a large amount of money. Or instead of a lot of stress, you can say a great deal of stress. So from time to time, you may want to impress people, or you may want to hit on a person using quantifiers. Yeah, who knows? You may end up getting married to a guy that You might have impressed by using quantifiers one day. That is probably the reason I'm still single. So, here is the list. No, none, not any, some, any, a lot of, lots of, plenty of. Now here are the examples. I have no new shirts to wear in front of the camera. You've seen them all. I mean it. So from now on, you might see some shirts for the second or the third time. Try to get used to that.
This could be replaced with
I don't have any, meaning I don't have any new shirts to wear in front of the camera. Now listen to this. Are you currently unemployed, Sarvi? Yes, I have no job.
This could be replaced with
I don't have a job. Now, can you tell me when we should use no with a plural noun and when we should use it with a singular noun? Give me some examples in the comments. Let's test an uncountable noun. I have no time to waste. Let's get started. Can I have some soup? Would you like some cookies with your milk? Ah, that's my favorite. I have plenty of clothes to wear for winter. The town has plenty of nightlife. There's plenty of evidence that he's guilty. There are plenty of opportunities to improve your skills. Now your second assignment. Listen to these questions and put the answers in the comments. Don't forget to write to. When do we use few and when do we use fu? Can I use some in questions? Don't forget to answer these questions with the examples, okay? Just like always, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and also push the bell button next to the subscribe button so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Thank you. Bye-bye.